you see that being accelerated growth in the US? Do you see, with the Doge and everything else, this deregulation, all these things, or do you have any perspectives on that?
So we have a bunch of mixed signals, and it's hard to sort of count up the pluses and the minuses and get a sense of the flow. But on the one hand, Trump is drill, baby, drill, and deregulation. Deregulation is a lot easier than cutting government spending. So I sort of view Doge as two projects. Cutting unnecessary regulation, which is inherently bullish for the economy. Cutting government spending is a whole different matter, and also would trigger a recession, because like it or lump it, a third of the GDP now is federal government spending and related expenses. And if you cut those by a fair bit, you're going to have negative GDP, at least initially. Now, in the long run, things will boom, but Trump doesn't have a long run. He has 4 years, and Trump is nothing if not a man who likes to see numbers go up. There's also two big challenges. Trump is inheriting far higher inflation and also a huge federal deficit and debt, and that limits your flexibility. So we shall see. I think all things being equal, Trump is going to try to implement a manufacturing boom in the US with, I think, the full support of the Department of Defense, by the way. I mean, they have long warned about the hollowing out in the name of Wall Street quarterly profits, the US manufacturing sector, and shipping all of this sensitive industries off to China, and we're paying for it now. China is backing Russia in the war, and they own the supply chains, and that's at least part of the reason why Russia is winning. So I think he would like to do that. Whether he can remains to be seen. I do think regulations will be easier to cut than spending. And since cutting regulation doesn't have a negative impact on the economy at all, that's probably where he'll start, if we had to guess.